Hello, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I am a crystal whisperer, which means that I talk to stones and they talk to me. And I am here today with a really special labradorite stone. It is polished on one side, raw on the other. I will show you. It's not polished, but it is flat, so it's been cut, I guess. So yes, that's better, isn't it? That's I turned it on, and I'm saying it. I'm saying that because last week we talked about how to turn labradorite on, and that's what I meant by the flash and other things. You can check out last week's post, light log post, to find out more about that. But this week, I'm back with it again this week because it went a little bit deeper with me, this crystal. And I wanted to take you through the process of going a little bit deeper when you're working with the stone. So there's the surface level stuff. And, labradorite was we learned a lot about, we talked a lot about that last week. But then there's the deeper stuff that takes more time to get to know. So when you first get a crystal, you feel it, you feel the surface of the crystal, you feel the shape, you feel the energy of the crystal. And you can get incredibly deep insights and magical transformations and wisdom from the stones and messages and all kinds of things in a moment. In a moment's, you can get so much. And we do that once a month when we meet once a month. That's exactly what we do. We spend a very short time, and so much comes out of that short few minute connection with the crystal. And that's amazing. And then we can go even deeper. We can stay with the crystal for a while. And really, like when I say stay with the crystal, I mean stay with the crystal. I mean carry it with you. I mean keep it near you when you're working. Take it with you when you go to sleep. Just keep it around for a few days, for a week, for a month, however long it takes, however long you're feeling that the connection is flowing, right? And then you'll get more. You'll get more and more and more from it. And you can visit it, you can put it down and come back to it a week later and get more. You can put it down and come back a month or a year later and get more. Or you can journey with it for a year. And I've talked about that. I talk about that often. We at every year, and we're actually coming up to the beginning of the next year very soon. I can't believe how fast this year has gone. But every year we choose a stone and we journey with that stone. And we carry it with us through the whole year. Might not be every day and every moment, but we spend that year giving ourselves time to get to know that crystal. And I hope you've been doing that too. Whether it's with the stone that happens to be our year stone, which was emerald this year, and I don't know. I can't remember the other one at the moment. I'm just too connected to what I'm dealing with, what I'm feeling from labradorite right now, but it'll come to me. It doesn't matter anyway, whatever crystal that you're connecting with, whether it's yours, whether it's ours, by ours meaning the Song of Stones, stone of the year stone. Stay with it, play with it, be with it, see with it, heal with it, do all the things with it, and really get to know it. And I'm telling you, crystals are amazing, 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 amazing. And we get so much from them at just in the first moments of our connection that we don't always even think to go deeper, because so much comes to us, floods in right away. So we might not think to go deeper. So you'll hear me inviting you to do that often, because it's really worth it. Anyway, so this one went deeper with me. It actually shared a song. It whispered to me. I call the crystal messages songs. It's for a couple of reasons, but it's the way they communicate. It's their vibration. It's their magic. It's their song. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing that in the blog post today. But I wanted to come in and show you one of the crystals I've been working with. And I took a picture of it today, and it was so amazing that as I was trying to find its flashiest flash to share with you, like you're seeing now, because you can see the difference, right? You can really see that it can get really flashy. But as I was connecting with it, what I got was a secondary flash. I don't know what to call it, a flash within a flash. And it had rainbow colors, and you could probably see it at the center. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Well, first of all, this color that is not its flashiest flash is incredible. Reminds me a lot of alexandrite at the moment. Just the color, nothing else. But as I was taking a picture, I saw this beautiful golden egg in the center of this flash, it took my breath away because it's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it as well as I was seeing it. It's quite bright, and there's rainbow tones. And depending on which way, depending on the angle, you see it differently. But I think you can see the rainbows there that are flashing in the center. And beside that gorgeous color, it just looks spectacular. And this is the thing about the crystals. And here I was coming to talk to you about going a little bit deeper with the stone, and it gifted me with this visually clear, amazing example of just something that I've been around this crystal for a while now, for a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, and I've never seen this side of it. And I promise you, I've been looking. I have been looking. Because I do that. I explore the crystal in all its angles. And it was holding this back for me for when, for the right moment, for the right time. And this is it. And I'm so glad that it happened when I was near the camera and I could just snap a picture. And just before I was getting ready to do this recording. So this is the thing. If you go a little deeper with the crystals, you get even more magic. As much as you get from it to begin with, you get even more. And also I wanted to say that each one is different. So labradorite as a whole, like as all the labradorite crystals as a whole, have a certain magic that they share between them. But then each single individual one has its own personality, its own special purpose, its own special magic. And sometimes it's really clear. And I'm going to give you an example of this one. I'm going to see if I will be able to show it to you, because it's really quite incredible. Now you see the flash. Now, do you see what I see? Oh, I'm so glad it's letting me see it. Maybe you don't, and that's fine, because we all see what we need to see. But what I see is a tabby cat with a butterfly just about to light on its nose. And the cat is, his head is turned completely around to look at this butterfly. And it's going to be receiving this butterfly on its nose. And it's so amazing. And the butterfly in it of itself is amazing, the blue butterfly. There's this blue butterfly that I heard about. I saw this documentary on it, and it was the blue, of course I'm not going to remember it right now. Anyways, if you're supposed to know, you'll know. Or you can look it up if you're curious. There's this beautiful butterfly that really, its wings are that color blue, and they light up, and it's so amazing. And actually I see two butterflies, but when I first saw it, I only saw one butterfly. So this is definitely a soul journey stone. It's going to speak to somebody, one person in particular. I mean, it might speak to a lot of us in its beauty and its magic and its wonder, right? But the soul journey stones really come through for one person. And that person will know when they see their crystal. They will know. And they will see what they are meant to see. It will reveal itself. It's really like meeting a soulmate. And a soulmate in the sense of, it could be a friend that you went through a life with together, and you meet as strangers in this life and have an instant connection. That's what I mean by a soulmate. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover or a romantic soulmate. It could be a friend or a mentor, there's many ways our soulmates come through to us. And this one is not going to show me the magic unless I pick it up. So, but I think I think you've seen what you needed to see, and and I invite you to do a couple of things after listening to this, to take some time with your crystal, whatever crystal it might be that you're working with at the moment, and journey with it for a little bit longer than you intended. Stay with it a little bit, once that initial magic flows into you. Keep it with you. Stay with it and see what happens. And please do reach out and let me know if you've had some incredible journeys with crystals after staying with them for a little bit longer. And then I invite you to join us once a month for our crystal lives, because it's an amazing way to connect with a crystal in a new way, because you're going to be doing it with a group of people who are in it with you, who are doing the same thing, and that brings more magic to the experience. You are more likely to pick up on a message, and I know some people feel that maybe they don't know how to receive messages from their crystals, and they're a little hesitant at showing up where people are doing that. And I want you to know, if you're, you know, if you feel that way, just trust that, take the pressure off, because I want to tell you that you're already receiving. You just haven't figured out your way of interpreting what you're receiving, that's all. And second of all, you don't have to receive a message every time either. You can just be with the crystal and journey with the crystal and feel whatever it is you feel in the moment. And truthfully, that's really all there is to receiving the message anyway. But just to take a little pressure off if you're feeling like you can't do it, because I know a lot of people feel that way. I know I felt that way when I first started connecting with the crystals. I felt very intimidated and very, out of my league, and very worried that I wouldn't hear anything, or I wouldn't feel anything, or I wouldn't see anything. But I think if you just let go of needing to do anything and just be with the crystal, the magic just happens. It just happens. But try it. Come in and join us at the Crystal Lives and see what happens, and without any pressure. So there's that. And then the last thing I wanted to leave you with, I talk so much I don't even know if I remember what I wanted to leave you with. So it might just be those two things. Journey deeper with your crystal. Join us at a Crystal Live, and come and visit us. And by the way, if you want to join us, you need to be a member of our community. So go ahead and sign up for our newsletters. They come out once a week on Sundays, the Sunday Sparkle. And there's usually a little bit extra in there, like sometimes extra messages, sometimes special offerings, and other things. You guys are always, the people in the community are always the first for everything. And you get to join our Crystal Lives, and you'll receive a message, a reminder on the day of the Crystal Live as well. So that's it. So enjoy your crystal, and I'll let you have another peek at the labradorite. There's the magic. There's the beautiful flash. It's not as flashy in that position, so you can see, but you do get to see subtly that egg-shaped light at the center that is new for me, and maybe new for the crystal. Maybe it wasn't there last week. So enjoy the energy of these magical stones, and I wish you lots of love and many, many, many blessings.